So this past Sunday, Game of Thrones season 6, episode 1 has just recently aired, and since I'm a casual fan of the series, I'm going to talk about it. So basically, my overall thoughts of the episode was there wasn't much of story progression per se. There was little bits here and there, but nothing that really stood out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is basically an episode to almost refresh our minds of what happened last episode of the last season, and also set everything up for going forward. All right. So basically, we start out. The first scene we see is Jon Snow still lying in the snow, gutted, his blood everywhere, well, everywhere on the snow, and then poor Ghost, his wolf, he's all howling, oh, all howling, crying, because he knows that his master has just been killed. And then you have Sansa Stark. She's fleeing the castle with Theon Greyjoy, or should I say Reek? Reek. I don't know if he's Theon or Reek now, but she's fleeing the castle with Reek, heading straight towards the castle. No, not the castle. She's heading away from the castle. Yeah, that's what's going on with Sansa. And then we also see that Arya, she's still blind. No, she is in fact blind. It wasn't. I don't think it was very confirmed before, but if you weren't sure before, now you know she's really blind. All right, she can't see, and it's really sad. I really like Arya. I hope that she'll still be as impactful as a character here because Arya's a boss. Let's be honest. And then let's see what else. Nothing. That's basically most of the story. No, that's basically most of the story progression right there. All right. The I guess the king of Martells, was killed by Oberyn's former paramour. And that's about it. That's all it is for as far as story progression goes. So my overall thoughts on the episode was it was okay. It wasn't anything big, nothing flasher, but it wasn't anything flashy either. But that's not what it was meant to be. It was basically just a refresher of the last episode, the last season, and also a setup episode for going forward into this new season. I would like to talk about something else in particular. I would like to talk about Jon Snow and address the issue of is he really dead or not. I personally am not worried whatsoever about Jon Snow. I almost said John Jones there, but Jon Snow, and if he's potentially going to die. I don't think he is. I think Jon Snow is perfectly fine, because from how George R. R. Martin seems to be writing, just like from the style, I've seen his book. I've read a couple things. I'll probably tell you guys my experience with reading the Game of Thrones book. I never finished one, but I had one at a particular time. But anyway, just from his style, from what I gather, I think he's going to go with the Jesus in literature route. Basically, Jesus in literature. A lot of writers do this when they're trying to make a hero, and they take a lot of things from the Bible or from Jesus' story, and use it to form and forge their heroes. We see a lot of Jesus in imagery in like The Matrix, and we see a lot of Jesus comparisons in like Superman movies and stuff like that. And that's what I think George R. R. Martin's trying to do with Jon Snow. All right, just like the Jews betrayed Jesus and stabbed him multiple times, and not stabbed him, but betrayed Jesus, killed him, hung him up in the cross or whatever. That's what I think they're doing with Jon Snow right now. They had the Night's Watch stab Jesus. I meant to say Jon Snow multiple times, and basically he's been betrayed just like Jesus was betrayed by the Jews, and now he's dead. But I think that maybe it'd be funny if they did 3 episodes later or something like that. Jon Snow walks again, but that's what I think is going to happen eventually. I think that Jon Snow is going to come back to life, and he's going to walk, and he's going to be glorious, and that's my man. So I hope that's what happens, and I think that's what's going to happen. just based off of what I've seen so far in the story. Um, so yeah, just a casual fan's opinion. Jon Snow is okay, everybody. Jon Snow is okay. He'll be all right. He's gonna be back. Don't worry. He's just going for a little. He's just taking a little nap. Okay. He's going to be fine. I think that redheaded witch woman. I think she's gonna save him. Oh my God, she is old. Who else saw that? Who else saw that little bit at the end where she like takes off that necklace and she turns into this old woman? Oh, she was so sexy. Now I'm gonna look at that chick a lot differently now. But anyway, those are my thoughts on the episode of Game of Thrones season 6, episode 1. I hope you guys like these impressions I'm giving to you, but just remember, I'm no one particularly special. I'm just a casual fan that has a casual interest in the series. So anyway, thank you for listening to these casual thoughts from a casual fan, and I hope you guys will tune in later. Bye bye.